Railroad is a railway management simulation game.
The story is you play József, who is an apprentice train dispatcher learning the trade and starting in Prague, which is really cool because that's where we live. The game offers 5 different modes. There is the tutorial, which brings you through the story of József, and you learn all of the mechanics that the game has to offer. Then, if you really want some challenges, you can go with Rush Hour. That gets successively difficult with each hour of the rush hour train traffic, and you have to see how far you can get in with a global leaderboard as well. Endless mode allows you to just keep running trains and keep racking up all of that nice bonus money and rewards. And a timetable mode gives you pre-made maps, often of major cities already set up. You try to improve on it, face the challenges of running some of the biggest train networks in the world. Finally, there is a map editor that already has, get this, Michal, 2,000 maps available, including most major world cities. So if you ever wondered what it was like to run the railway system in your home city, well, this is probably the way to try it.
And your job is to take care of trains, to have them arriving on time and on the right platform. That is important.
Yes, it is.
For that, you are getting money, which you can use for buying new stations, connecting them with the new tracks, and you can spend points for unlocking new skills that lets you automate a lot of things so you don't have to do them manually anymore, which helps you to fulfill taken contracts more easily.
Yeah, those skills are in a lot of different categories, like automating things that make your life a lot easier. In the beginning, you have to manually accept the trains into the platform or reverse them to go back. But if you get the upgrades, you can automate that. You can get more contracts, build more buildings, and even hire employees that will manage the construction and the contracts for you so you can start expanding faster. While all of this is going on, of course, trains are running, timetables are demanding, passengers are screaming about being late to work. Not really, but you can feel their rage when a train is late. So thankfully, it is possible to completely pause the entire map, make adjustments, open signals, all of that, or to speed it up when everything is running smoothly and you just want to move forward.
Visually, the game is simple, so simple that it cannot be more simple. It's basically lines, and the trains are small squares connected with lines, but you can really zoom in so you can almost see the eyebrows of the conductor, and maybe if there would be any.
Eyebrows of the train,
and
maybe.
Zoom out so you can see all the net. But the question is, should you play it?
Should you dispatch it? Maybe.
Yes.
But first, you should know that this game just came out of early access. Version 1.0 was just released on Steam, and it is 25% off until March 4th. So check it out. The very start of the game, which is called The Story of József, is actually free to play, so you can get a sense of if this game is right for you. The developers, bitritch.info, actually live in Prague, the same city as us, like half an hour by train that way. So they've been very friendly to let us try their game. They sponsored this video, so it would really help them out if you go check out the game on Steam. But now the question is, what did we think about being a dispatcher?
I think it's a very difficult job, and while playing this game, I actually find out why some trains suddenly stop in the middle of nowhere and wait for something. Now I know, and there's a really high steep learning curve of this game. I had to play the tutorial twice, and it takes 2 hours to fully understand it, because it's less of a game, more of a, well, it's simulation of train dispatching, and that's what you do. It's really interesting to find out how it works. It doesn't do much else than just putting the trains to where they go, but since there's so many maps, I'm pretty sure you can find a map of your hometown, and that's where it gets very personal. And when you play it, you want you care about the trains, you care about the people, even though they are not visible. So just know that this is not an action game. Yes, you can crash the train, but the purpose is to do contracts and to earn as much money as possible
By the trains being on time.
Yes. So yes, you should play this game if you are either a fan of trains or you like a really complicated challenge.
I agree with all of that, and viewers of this channel will then think that I'm probably going to say it's not for me because I'm not a big fan of simulators. To be honest, I'm not really particularly a fan of trains. I like riding them, but I'm not really enthusiastic about them. But you said it's like a simulator. I approached it like a puzzle game. And especially like the rush hour maps where it gives you particular goals and then has different waves of timetables and trains that you have to manage. It leaves you really free to figure out where to put the tracks, where to put the signals, how to route everything, how to time everything, what to automate, what not to. And this is like a puzzler. And as you said, it's a really challenging one, but it has real life implications that, especially the map in Prague, as you said, I was thinking about my route to work every day and maybe how I could make it a little bit faster and better optimized. So it's personal, but it's a puzzler, and it was challenging and engaging. And even though it does have a steep learning curve, everything is really clear, really well designed. It's really smooth, and I felt like I was really responsible for the city to make sure that things were going on time. So it's not for everyone, but I think it's definitely worth checking out if anything that we said sounds interesting. And if it means anything to you, this game already has thousands of active fans on their Discord talking about train dispatching, talking about timetables, talking about the game and how to make improvements on it. So it has an amazing community behind it. And 1,300 very positive reviews on Steam. So this might not look like your type of game on the surface, but you owe it to yourself to check it out, especially because the first experience of it is free with the story of Yozik.
Exactly. Let us know what you think about the game if you try it out, and hope to see you next time.
Bye.